Talking about paradise is interesting for believing men and women, and it motivates them to do good deeds and compete to do good deeds. Paradise is that precious wish that seekers strive for and believers race for. Paradise is a flame that burns the hearts of lovers and stays awake at night for the worshippers. They are beautiful and large gardens that the Most Merciful planted with His hand and made them a home for His loved ones and filled them with His mercy, dignity, and pleasure. He described their bliss as a great victory and their dominion as a great kingdom. He entrusted them with various types of pleasures and purified them of defects and afflictions.
In paradise, there are raised beds prepared for loved ones, placed cups prepared for drinking, soft arrayed pillows that take in the soul, permanent shade, pleasant scents, lofty palaces and fresh clothes. It has sparkling lights, vibrating basil, and everlasting fruit and greenery. There are blessed people who eat and do not defecate, drink and do not urinate, apply perfume and do not rub their noses, and there are bright, smiling and joyful faces. Its fragrance is one of the best fragrances. The messenger of God said that the scent of its pleasant perfume can be detected from a distance of 100 years. Therefore the righteous used to diversify their closeness and compete to do good deeds to reach paradise. The gates of paradise are 8, and they are wide. One gate is 40 years wide, and believers will crowd it on the day of resurrection. The first group to enter paradise will be in the form of the moon on the night of the full moon, and those after them will be shaped like the brightest star in the sky. When they entered it, the trees smelled of perfumes, and the angels welcomed them at the doors. King Al-Wahhab was pleased with them, and their hearts were tender, and the knower of the unseen honored them. The messenger of God said about the least blessed people of paradise, "The lowest status of the people of paradise is the one who looks at his paradise, his wives, his bliss, his servants, and his pleasure, a distance of 1,000 years." He said about the one who has the highest status and the most honorable to God, the one who looks at the face of God day and night. And paradise contains what no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no human heart has ever thought of. Is not paradise worthy of a person performing righteous deeds for its sake, in calling for good and forbidding evil, seeking knowledge, charity, and spending on orphans, the poor and widows?
If you ask about its land, then it is musk and saffron. And if you ask about its roof, then it is the throne of the Most Gracious. And if you ask about its tiles, then it is fragrant musk. And if you ask about its pebbles, then it is pearls and jewels. And if you ask about its building, then it is silver and gold. If you ask about its fruit, then it is sweeter than honey. And if you ask about its leaves, then it is sweeter than honey. And if you ask about its rivers, then there will be rivers of milk whose taste does not change, and rivers of wine that are a delight to the drinkers, and rivers of refined honey. And if you ask about their food, then fruit from whatever they choose, and bird meat from whatever they desire. If you ask about the clothing of its people, then it is silk and gold. And if you ask about its furnishings, then it is of higher grades. And if you ask about its servants, then it is 2 immortal children, as if they were hidden pearls.